Hey there YouTube, Webcam9000 here, back for a very sort of quick overview and slash review of the iPhone 3GS. I got this last week. It's on pay-as-you-go, pretty easy to activate. You just plug it into iTunes, put the SIM card in, and it activates, takes your details down, and off you go. This is the 16GB black model. It has a 3.2 autofocus megapixel camera. Obviously, it has your volume rocker buttons at the side, silence on or off switch, speakers and a microphone, 30-pin dock connector at the bottom, nothing on this side, a hold switch, and your 3.5mm jack at the top, and your SIM card tray as well. So that was just a very quick sort of tour of the outside of the phone. If I just go ahead here and unlock it. This is very briefly, obviously you've got messages, calendars, photos, the camera application, YouTube, stocks, maps, which finds me pretty much wherever I am. Obviously the phone, everything you would expect on an iPhone really. You all know, I'm not going to go over it, it's fairly basic, you should all know by now. But I sort of really wanted to sort of talk to you mostly about sort of usage and sort of call quality. I've had the phone now for a week. It took me a while sort of to set up the sort of like unlimited internet thing, so I could go on the internet without using up tons of credit. Before I actually set that up, it cost me about £4 to go on a Google page, and of course that's because it's using the full internet. So credit didn't last long. So I've waited about sort of £30 before actually getting it set up properly, which is a pain in the arse. But it's now set up properly, and I have to say, when I first got it, the battery life was awful, absolutely dreadful. I charged it up 100% on the first night, and I just left it by the side of my bed as I normally do, really. It was 100% when I left it, and then in the morning it was down to 60%. I lost 40% in over the course of about 8 hours. I'm not too sure if this is actually the case, but I found that if you turn off push notifications, it does decrease. It does help the battery life considerably. I haven't had push turned on for mail accounts, and it seems the battery life is definitely increased and improved. I went on a very long trip to Norwich a couple of days ago. Some of you may have been following me on Twitter and known about it. It was a 6-hour trip up there and sort of 6 hours back again. And the phone lasted that entire 6 hours. I was using the phone constantly for the 6 hours, either constantly on music. Actually, no, I had music playing constantly throughout the 6 hours. And I also used the internet, I would say, for about an hour and 15 minutes. And there and back, sort of roughly exactly the same amount of usage there and back. And both times I got down to 20% when I got to my destination. So actually it was pretty good. The battery life lasted for a considerably long time. I found 3G. And 3G is very, very fast in the UK. If you're on O2, 3G is fantastic here. Very, very good coverage, sort of from about Salisbury into London, and then all the way through to London to Norwich you get fantastic coverage. I know that's sort of very vague, but it picked up 3G very, very quickly. The internet speeds were then a lot quicker, almost as quick as my Wi-Fi here at home actually, but very good. And again, the battery life did sort of last for quite some time. And of course, as you know, I replaced this. This was a replacement for my iPod. I actually sold my iPod, but this is my primary device for sort of phone and iPod and whatnot. So yeah, it's been good. It's been a real dream actually. I've had no problems with it whatsoever. I've now got sort of accounts set up and whatnot. But it's fantastic. Definitely a good device. Fantastic. I would strongly recommend it if you are sort of keen on Apple or anything like that. If you're a BlackBerry person or a Palm Pre person, then everybody to their own, I guess. Again, I haven't had any trouble with it whatsoever so far, but this has just sort of been my experiences of it, and and whatnot. So yeah, please rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MercuryOllie, capital M, capital O, 1L and Ollie. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.